Good morning. It's day 8. Woke up at 4:30 this morning to get started at 5:30 because it takes us an hour to get ready in the morning between snoozing and pooping and all sorts of breakfast, taking down everything, packing it all up. Woke up early this morning because we are trying to get to the base of Whitney, and there's a lot of climbing, so it'll be cooler in the morning. Plus, we're going to try and start walking at 2:30 tomorrow morning to summit Whitney, because there's still some snow left on the route, and we want to what? We want to be done with get off of Whitney before the snow starts to get slushy and hard to walk in. So here we go. Shh. Be very quiet. We're passing sleeping campers. More sleeping hikers. Shh. The hardest part about this crossing was the poles. As I'm trying to move them, the water's trying to sweep it away, which makes it a little bit more unsteady. Yay! How was it? Pretty easy, a little shaky. We could have just wet our feet. We could have just wet our feet across right there. It's not super deep. We didn't want to get our feet wet. And it felt like low risk doing that log. But I'm totally game to get my feet wet versus falling unnecessarily in the future or in the past. Dear. Breakfast time!
Yay!
Okay, so you all might have to settle a debate for us because PCT hikers and I have called type 1 fun regular fun, where you're like, yay, this is fun, la la la, it's easy and it's fun. But then type 2 fun is where it sucks in the moment, but then when you look back on it, you're like, oh yeah, that was fun, I'm glad I did that. Most of the PCT is type 2 fun. But I'm talking to Thomas right here, and he actually has a different scale of types of fun. So hit it, Thomas.
Yeah, type 2 fun is like, this kind of sucks, but I can do it, right? Type 1 fun is like CKY, like can't kill yourself. Like, you could die. That's type 1 fun.
Okay. And why do you think our scales are different?
Well, it just comes from fire, right?
Okay.
Like type 1 fun's like you're doing a back burn on like a whole subdivision and like you're 1 second away from it going wrong, but it works out. That's type 1 fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Do you think the scale goes one way or the other way? Which way is the right scale? My type 1 is the easiest fun. Thomas's type 1 is the hardest fun. So what do you think? Boop. We came from the bottom of that. I don't know if you can see that depth. Way down. And we're going up to the blue sky. We're almost to the top. Just about to the top. That's where we came from. And then down there is where we're going. And it's time for a break. It's so quiet. Like, no wind, no bugs, no birds. Oh, there's a bug. For a second there, it was absolutely silent. We're almost to the junction to Crabtree Meadows, and then we'll be heading up that drainage. Okay, here's a better view. We get to the bottom of this hill. There's a trail right there. That'll take us up that canyon. Nice. Thank you. Alright, Crabtree Meadow is pretty, but the mosquitoes are insane. Thomas is waving his hat like a horse's tail. Oh, keep moving. We were gonna take a break at the junction. It was so mosquito-y. We walked up the creek just a little bit. It's a little less mosquito-y, but so we decided to put the mesh part of the tent up. We're gonna take a little break here and then move on that other mile to Crabtree Meadows Ranger Station campground area. Crabtree Meadows has such high use that they have a toilet here. Knock knock. Look at that. Woo! Okay, since we're doing an out and back tomorrow to up Mount Whitney and back. So since we're doing an out and back to Mount Whitney, we're gonna be passing this same point on the trail. We're gonna leave a whole bunch of stuff that we don't need for tonight and tomorrow in this little hollow. Can you see? Yeah, little tree hollow here that we thought was a good spot to stash stuff. How you doing, Thomas?
Good.
Happy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there's our little hidey hole. It's kind of sunny little hidey hole. I was looking at that thing right there. Jump again for us. Ready? Set. You don't want to jump. Okay. So pretty. Yes. Timberline Lake. And a Thomas. All right. Here's Guitar Lake. It's shaped like a guitar from above. And then, where's my finger? You go up, the Whitney Trail keeps going up this drainage and then goes up this way. There's like a chute behind that flake. And then it kind of skirts the top of this thing here. You can't actually see Whitney or all the spires that are next to it just yet. It's kind of rounded over the top, I think. Marmot, can we come camp with you? Please? On the rock right in the middle of the screen. Hi, buddy. It looks like we might be camping with you tonight. Is that cool? You live right next door? Right in the hole? We decided not to camp right next to the marmot. That's, here I'll do Kamaring them. So pretty. Okay, turn around, Thomas. Say goodnight.
Night.
Good night.